Class divisions have been a fundamental aspect of societies throughout history, shaping social structures, influencing political landscapes, and affecting economic developments. The strength and persistence of class divisions can be traced back to various factors including economic systems, cultural practices, and legal frameworks. Historically, these divisions were often rigidly maintained through laws and social norms that dictated the roles and rights of individuals based on their social strata. The origins of class divisions are deeply rooted in the agrarian societies of ancient civilizations, where land ownership became synonymous with power and wealth. In feudal Europe, for instance, the land was owned by nobles who depended on peasants to work the land in exchange for protection and a place to live. This system created a stark division between the landowning aristocracy and the landless peasants. The feudal system established a hierarchy where social mobility was limited, reinforcing class distinctions over centuries. In addition to economic factors, cultural beliefs also played a crucial role in cementing class divisions. Many societies operated under a belief system that justified inequality through divine or natural order. For example, the Indian caste system categorized people into different social levels from birth, determined by their family lineage. This belief in predetermined social roles contributed to a rigid class structure where upward mobility was nearly impossible. Legal frameworks further enforced these divisions. Laws were often designed to benefit the upper classes while keeping lower classes in subordinate positions. In England, the Enclosure Acts transformed rural landscapes by fencing off common lands, primarily benefiting wealthy landowners and displacing countless peasants. This not only altered agricultural practices but also exacerbated social inequalities by depriving many of their livelihoods and forcing them into urban areas to seek work. The consequences of strong class divisions are manifold. Economically, they have led to unequal distribution of resources which perpetuated cycles of poverty and wealth accumulation in specific classes. Socially, they have fostered environments of resentment and conflict as disenfranchised groups struggled against oppressive systems seeking better opportunities or reforms. Politically, class divisions have driven significant historical events, including revolutions and reforms. The French Revolution is a prominent example where rampant inequality and dissatisfaction with the aristocracy led to radical political changes that reshaped French society and had ripple effects worldwide. Similarly, movements such as Chartism in 19th-century Britain emerged from working-class discontent, pressing for political reforms like universal male suffrage, which gradually led to more inclusive governance structures. Industrialization introduced new dynamics to class structures by creating a burgeoning middle class comprised of business owners, professionals, and skilled workers who could achieve wealth based on merit rather than birthright alone. However, this shift did not eliminate class issues but rather transformed them. Industrial cities saw stark contrasts between wealthy capitalists and impoverished factory workers living in squalid conditions. In response to such disparities caused by industrial capitalism, socialist theories gained prominence advocating for a classless society where wealth would be distributed based on need rather than inheritance or privilege. These ideas influenced various international movements and regimes throughout the 20th century, aiming at reducing or eliminating class distinctions through communal ownership of production means. Over time, education has become a critical factor in addressing class divides by providing means for upward mobility. As educational opportunities expanded during the 20th century, more people were able to break from traditional confines of their born social status, paving ways for somewhat more fluid societal structures. Despite these changes, contemporary societies still grapple with class issues, manifesting in new forms influenced by global economics tech industries, creating vast fortunes rapidly, while traditional manufacturing bases decline, leading to new socio-economic challenges. The long-term impact of strong class divisions is visible in persistent social inequalities that affect generations despite political or economic shifts intended to mitigate these divides. While some progress has been made towards more egalitarian societies, particularly in contexts like welfare states or through policies aimed at reducing poverty gaps or improving worker rights, Historical legacies of inequality continue to influence modern realities profoundly. In conclusion, class divisions have historically been shaped by complex interplays between economic circumstances, cultural beliefs, legal systems, among other factors. These divisions have profound implications, not only economically, politically, but also socially, as they define individual opportunities, interactions within societies. Understanding the origins, consequences, sustained influences of these divisions helps comprehend current societal challenges while acknowledging efforts made towards greater equality across time.